Hello, clever people, and welcome to my review for Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation. So this third installment in the Hotel Transylvania trilogy follows the story of Dracula, who takes a summer vacation cruise ship because he has been running his hotel for 100 plus years and he's tired, and his daughter books it for him. So basically, every Hotel Transylvania character all go on this one vacation, and they decide to stay there, and in the meantime, there's some evil things going on. I'm not going to say what those evil things are because they were shown in the trailers, and I think it was wrong that they did that because they aren't revealed until about 40 minutes into the movie or so. Of course, there are two sides to that because at the same time, it wouldn't matter if I revealed it, because as long as you're not 5, you will see what's going to happen in the plot. Hotel Transylvania 3, I obviously was not excited for because it's a Hotel Transylvania movie. It's the third one. The first one and the second one were both okay movies. I thought that they were good for what they were. They were childish humor. I liked the first one a lot when it came out because I was the demographic. I was a 9-year-old boy. And then the second one came out and I liked it less because I was a 12-year-old boy at that point. So now I'm 15 and my liking for these movies has just gone down because these movies are unfortunately very geared towards kids. And I think that that's one of the biggest issues with Hotel Transylvania 3. While there are adult jokes and, things for adults to enjoy during the movie, the movies are definitely geared a lot towards children, just with their style, with their messages, with their dialogue and everything. They are really geared towards children, so even though there were adult jokes that were funny enough, the movie is really geared towards kids. And of course it's a kids movie, so that's fine. It's just I would have liked to have seen a kids movie that can appeal to both adults and kids and teenagers. But whatever, for now we've just got this one, and it's like the other two. It's just okay. It's fine. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. There's nothing offensive. It's not as bad as, Sony Pictures Animation's The Emoji Movie or anything like that. It's just another installment. And there are things to enjoy about this movie. The animation is alright, the character movement is a little bit weird, but it looks pretty good, and the stories that they set up are entertaining. It's the type of movie that's in between entertaining and boring, where you just don't really feel anything at all. It's just stuck in between. It's like a weird medium realm that there's really no word to describe. And there are some funny situations in the movie, sure. There's a situation where, it's the werewolf, I forgot what monster he's supposed to be. Him and his wife, they have like 100 plus kids, and they all drop them off at this one daycare station. That part was funny enough, and I mean, the fish in the movie are surprisingly pretty funny. There's probably 500 of them, and they all have the same voice and the same design, so that was funny to watch. But besides that, it's just alright. The biggest issue with it is the way that it kind of condescends to kids. Its theme in the end is an important one, but it's something that not only was used in the other two movies, but it's something that doesn't really feel applicable to the plot. If you're going to have a message, make it so that the rest of the plot of the movie was leading up to that message. You were setting up with characters early on that basically that's where that message was going towards. And the one unpredictable part about this movie was probably the message, just because I didn't really think that there was going to be one. Looking back on it, you can see how it's the same human and monster plot basically, and how that's probably going to lead to the same thing, but while watching the movie it didn't really seem that apparent, and it kind of felt like the movie was going nowhere until the end. And the plot is so predictable, so cliched, that it kind of got annoying. I saw it with a friend and I turned to him multiple times throughout the movie and said, this is going to happen and then this character is going to say this thing in a certain way, and it almost always happened. It's just, the movie is so cliched that that's probably the biggest struggle for me watching the movie, is that I already knew where it was going and that was just annoying. And another bad thing is that for some reason it ends with a giant dance number, and that was so annoying Because if they didn't learn their lesson from the Emoji Movie where everybody criticized the dance number at the end, they decide to throw in another dance number. And it goes even further than the one in the Emoji Movie. I mean, you've got monsters dancing, you've got the main villain dancing, you've got music dancing. It's just completely ridiculous. And I mean, it is kind of set up earlier in the movie. Thankfully, they mentioned that the one character that's playing the music is a DJ, but beside that, it was just annoying. So in the end, Hotel Transylvania 3 is harmless. It's fine. If you're gonna you're looking for a kids movie, take your kids to it. It's decent entertainment. It won't leave you bored. It just won't leave you entertained. It's a weird in between. And I am going to end up giving Hotel Transylvania a 5 out of 10. Alright, that concludes my review for Hotel Transylvania 3. So, what are your thoughts on this film, or what do you think of the other 2 installments in the franchise? Comment in the comment section below and let me know. I'm Rubber Burke, and this has been The Clever Critics. Goodbye.